Hi, my name is Eshan and I'm taking the elementary Tamil course here at SASLI this summer. My experience here so far has been quite rich. Partly that's because I'd never been to Wisconsin before, or of course Madison, so I'm getting to explore a whole new part of the country, but also SASLI is so dedicated to our learning and success. I had no expectation of that before. Thought it was just going to be a class you come into, you put in all the hours outside of class, do your homework, you take your tests, and you go. But SASLI as a program is very dedicated to making your experiences constructive and as fulfilling as it can be. And if something isn't quite right, then they'll do everything in their power to make sure it's set right the next day if possible. So overall, it's been quite rich and exciting, and I've met so many wonderful people. I feel that SASLI is super unique because of the eclectic group of students you get to study with. So I'm in a class with 5 other people, and all 6 of us are doing very different things. Some people are starting their PhDs, some people finished their PhDs, others, like me, just graduated from our undergrads. And it's amazing to see how many different people at different points in their life we get to study with. Back in college, pretty much everybody I was with was kind of doing similar stuff, majoring in similar stuff, or at least at a similar point in their lives. But the group of people that I get to study with here is probably the most unique asset of studying Tamil at SASLI. You probably won't find that anywhere else. Maybe if you were to do some super special program that took you to India with a bunch of students from across the country, maybe, but otherwise this is about as good as it can get. When we talk about we, as in we who need to take better care of our planet, or we who need to stand up and oppose the injustices we see in society, we're no longer talking about we as students or we as Americans, but rather we as citizens of the entire world committed to building a more peaceful society for its people. So in that regard, I think being able to hear and understand, and not just hear and understand, but relate to people's experiences from the other side of the world is very important. And language learning is one of the many great pathways that can take you into those other worlds. You can talk to people in their native languages, so you can pick up on idioms that you might not be able to pick up in translation. You learn a lot about their culture, their food, their religions, their attitudes towards all kinds of issues that we face in society. So to that end, being able to learn about and appreciate another culture is very important. And to that sub-goal, language learning is oftentimes crucial.